Have you ever just stood there staring at a paper check in your hand, knowing the money is technically yours, but you're stuck waiting days, sometimes even longer, for it to finally clear your account? Honestly, it is beyond frustrating. Well, welcome to this explainer. Today we're bringing you the absolute ultimate guide to bypassing that entire waiting game. We are talking about mastering your Netspend routing number. This little number is literally your golden key to accessing your funds faster, way more securely, and with zero guesswork.
All right, so here's our roadmap for the explainer today. First, we'll take a quick look at Netspend and your money, and then decode what your routing number actually means. After that, we'll locate yours, figure out how to use it, troubleshoot some common roadblocks you might hit, and finally, lock down your account with some expert security tips.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, Netspend and your money. I mean, who isn't tired of waiting for payday, right? We all are. But here's the thing. By having the exact right direct deposit information on hand, you can unlock some pretty incredible features, like getting paid up to 2 whole days faster than you would with a standard paper check. So it's not just about convenience here. It's about getting immediate access to your hard-earned money the second you actually need it.
Now, here's a really crucial thing you need to know about how this ecosystem works. Netspend is a financial technology company. They manage the prepaid and debit card programs, and they build that incredible app and online portal that we all use. But, and this is a huge distinction, they aren't actually a bank themselves. Instead, they partner with FDIC-insured banks. It's those partner banks that hold your actual funds and do all the heavy lifting to facilitate the money transfers behind the scenes. Keep this dynamic in the back of your mind, because understanding it is the real secret to figuring out your routing number later on.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 2, decoding your routing number.
You see that number 9? That is the magic number. In the United States banking system, a routing number, specifically an ABA routing transit number, is absolutely always exactly 9 digits long. It was created by the American Bankers Association over a century ago, and this unique code basically identifies the specific financial institution where an account lives. So every single time you send or receive money electronically, this 9-digit code acts like a digital GPS for your funds.
And this is a great way to look at the difference between your 2 most important banking numbers. People mix these up literally all the time. Your routing number is public information. It's exactly 9 digits long, and it simply identifies the specific partner bank holding the funds. You can think of the routing number as the street address to the correct bank building. Your account number, on the other hand, that is highly private, it can vary in length, and it identifies your personal funds. So the account number is more like your specific locked vault inside that building. Make sense, right? You absolutely need both of them to get the money to the right place.
All right, Section 3, locating your routing number. Let's get into the actual step-by-step tutorial.
So the absolute easiest and most secure way to find your specific coordinates is digitally. Step 1, just log into your Netspend online account center, or simply open up their mobile app on your phone. Step 2, navigate over to the main menu and find the Move Money tab. Step 3, go ahead and select Direct Deposit. And right there on the screen, a gray information box is going to pop up displaying both your 9-digit routing number and your unique account number. It's super user-friendly, and because you're logged into a secure digital session, your data stays perfectly safe.
But hey, what if you can't log in right now? No worries, Netspend actually offers some incredibly convenient offline methods too. If you've already signed up for anytime alerts, you can just text the word direct to 22622 and they will literally text you right back with your routing and account numbers. Super fast. You can also just call their primary support line at 1-866-387-7363 or their automated line at 1-800-626-94146. Oh, and if you recently ordered a new card, just check the physical mailer it came in. Your direct deposit enrollment form has all of this info printed right on the paper.
Now, before you go plugging those numbers into anything official, you need to know exactly which partner bank issued your card. It's super easy. Just flip your physical Netspend card over and look at the fine print on the back. It will explicitly state the name of your issuing bank right there. Remember how we talked about Netspend not actually being a bank? Well, this step right here is where you find out who is actually holding your funds.
Okay, let's jump to Section 4, using your routing number in the real world. So, you've got the numbers, but what can you actually do with them? A whole lot, actually. You can hand them straight to your employer's payroll department to set up direct deposit and get your paycheck faster. You can plug them into your tax returns to get your IRS, federal, and state tax refunds securely, totally bypassing the slow mail system. You can even use them on a merchant's website to execute online bill payments without ever needing to write a paper check. This info completely empowers you to skip the lines and avoid those awful check cashing fees entirely.
Of course, things don't always go perfectly smoothly. Which brings us to Section 5, Troubleshooting Common Bank Challenges.
All right, so this is probably the #1 roadblock people hit. You go to set up a direct deposit, you type in your routing number, and the system suddenly tells you your bank is password NA, or maybe Republic Bank and Trust Company or the Bancorp Bank. And people immediately panic, right? Because they expect the system to say Netspend. I want to completely demystify this for you right now. Seeing these names is 100% normal. These are Netspend's primary issuing partner banks. If you flipped your card over and saw Pathword printed on the back, and then your employer's portal pulls up Pathword, you are doing it exactly right.
But here is a massive red flag. You absolutely cannot just guess your routing number. Netspend manages a ton of different card programs, like the HEB Prepaid MasterCard or the Brinks Money Card, and they use different banks for them. If you guess and input incorrect routing coordinates, it can lead to returned ACH files, delayed payroll, or flat-out transaction rejections. Nobody wants that. Always verify your specific 9-digit code through the app, via that text method, or on your official enrollment form rather than just copying some random number you found online. Now that brings us to our final section, Section 6, Expert Tips and Security.
Because with all this financial power comes the absolute need to protect it, right? Here's some insider advice on keeping your financial privacy totally locked down. First off, always try to use the secure online portal or the official app to look up your info. It's much safer than keeping it scribbled on a sticky note on your desk. Second, while your routing number is technically public information, you should never, ever share your personal account number publicly. Keep that vault locked. And finally, I highly recommend signing up for the Anytime Alerts feature. It will shoot you a text the exact second your direct deposit hits, giving you instant peace of mind.
As we wrap up today, I really want you to hear this directly from Netspend themselves so you understand exactly how your funds are protected. Their official disclaimer says, Netspend, a financial technology company, is not a bank and is not FDIC insured. FDIC insurance protects against the failure of the issuing bank. That statement right there perfectly sums up why identifying your issuing bank is so critical. Always remember to verify your information directly with your specific partner bank to ensure your funds are protected up to the legal limit. We have honestly covered a ton of ground in this explainer, from finding those crucial 9 digits to finally understanding the actual banking ecosystem that powers your prepaid or debit card. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. What financial goal are you going to tackle now that you have faster, secure access to your funds? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep learning.